going, everybody? My name is Goettel, and we are tuning in live here at the Patrick Cadillac dealership located at 526 Mall Drive in Schaumburg, Illinois. So this is going to be the kickstart to one of our first of many model clinics. I'm very honored to be here to show you guys all of our upcoming models, a mixture of a CT4, 5, 6, all the stuff. We'll have it for you right here every single third Wednesday of the month. Looking forward to this so much. I'm so honored to be here. So let's get right into it. No questions about it. First model right here is going to be our beautiful CT4 right here for you. Take a look at this. I'm so excited for this. It's going to be one of many. So right off the jump, let's take a look at this honeycomb grille. This is going to be absolutely so nice right here for you. Okay, have a look at that. Beautiful LED lights. Of course, Cadillac's known for that vertical LED light look right here. They're mixing it up this time. They actually started integrating a horizontal look too with two. I think it looks really flashy. I think also as well, this was the replacement for that ATS, and that to me blows it out of the water. It looks much more young, hip, definitely has a really good sporty kind of look to it. So if we work our way right over here to this side, you're going to have your 17-inch wheels right here. Now there is the CT4V that's going to have the 3.0 twin turbo engine. It looks a lot like more sportier, but that'll have the 20-inch wheels. These right here are going to have the 17s, which still looks amazing, okay? And if you come around over on this side too, you're going to have that logo right here. All right, this is going to be your full side frame. This is the chrome look right here. Have a nice good look at that. Now this one is a premium luxury, and I will go into right before when we get back to the other side, all the different trim levels so you can kind of see which one looks the best for you. And then with that premium luxury, you do have the option to get your LED lights that come through the door here. So if you imagine those, you know, your keys are in your pocket, you can actually even download the Cadillac app. Let's say you want to start your phone or your car from your phone here. Turn on your car, it'll light up. It looks like a beautiful Christmas tree. It just pops right out with those LED lights if you get them, okay? So if you come right over here, actually have even take a quick peek into the back seat here too, because I want to show off that space. For a small sedan, you still get plenty of room back here with these. Take a look at that, right? Keep working our way over here. We're gonna have your capless gas entry right there. Super easy, just so you fill the nozzle right in there and fill up your tank, no problem. Keeping the fun rolling, if you go back here, this is where you'll have your camera for your surround view camera for the back, right? All-wheel drive CT4, of course. Now, funny enough is that the CT4 comes standard in a rear-wheel drive. However, most inventory that's purchased, especially being in the Midwest, most people go for that all-wheel drive, so most of our inventory is with all-wheel drive. 350T, that's going to be for your torque. So pretty much, it's right at 338. However, they always do a roundup because 338 wouldn't look that great on a car, so they went straight up to 350. So that's just a little representation there for people that like to get to know more about the car. With torque, this does standard 2.0 liter engine. You can get the upgraded if you want, the 2.7, or you can go for that CT4V, the super sporty model that's going to have that 3.0. Okay? So even right back here, same cross view over here. I want to take a look more in detail to take a look at your front right here. Speakers back here, trim little level right here for you. There you go. So of course, same replication of this side compared to the other side, of course. Your logo, your wheels, everything like that. So now what I want to touch on is, because like I said, this is a premium luxury model. So I want to make sure that you understand every single different time a trim level so you can pick which one you feel most comfortable with, okay? So your first step is going to be your luxury. That is more your base model, okay? Some safety features, not all, okay? Standard forward collision, backup camera, adaptive cruise control, things that are still important, you know, but not fully built. So premium luxury is this model. That's that next step up. I would say that's our most common order is going to be the premium luxury. That's going to have your blind spot detectors, extra sensors, buzzing seats, just things to make you aware. So whenever you're driving, if there's anything coming at you or something to be aware of, the car will let you know. Okay, that's definitely the most popular one we have. And then for you sporty people out there, there is the sport model, and that is going to be pretty much blacked out trim, blacked out grille. It's just a sporty seat. It just looks more athletic. It's no different of a drive. It drives the exact same as a premium luxury. It just looks a little more athletic. That's the best way to put it, okay? So I think the best thing we can do next is hop in this bad boy and take a look inside. Let's go right this way. My mom raised me to be a gentleman, so I'll open the door. Have a look in here. Go right ahead. Take a seat. Take a seat. I'd be very tempted not to drive this thing, right? So let's start off with the main part right here. This is the most important thing for sure. It's your infotainment system right here in the front. So you're gonna click on audio. The main three that people will use is audio, phone, and navigation if it's there. So this one doesn't have standard navigation built into it, but if you wanted to, that would take up that third spot for you, okay? So if we click on audio here, let's quickly show you how this works. So if you go to more, you can click on your AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, and we'll show how that Bluetooth works as well, because this car actually has wireless Apple CarPlay, okay? So let's say we turn on, let's do some FM radio, turn it down there. This is gonna have the Bose speaker system. If you wanna take a look, you get a little logo action right there for you. This is built with 8 speakers inside. All right, so volume controls are here for you. And then same thing if you wanna adjust the radio stations. Just the 2 little things right here for you. All right, if you wanna adjust your sound, you go here. Your bass, mid-range, treble, your fade and balance, you can choose where the sound's coming out of, more towards the front or the back, left or right. Sound mode, you have driver, normal, center point, and rear. And then if you click browse here, you can scroll around. I think the easiest way to do it is if you just kind of twist and turn, it makes it a little quicker. And then same thing, Sirius XM here. Any Cadillac you get will have 6 months free of Sirius XM for you, okay? If you click on home here, that's a little home button, kind of like an iPhone, little home button right there for you. Takes you right back here. So this is where your phone will be. And let's do a Bluetooth connection just to give you an idea of what we're working with, okay? So any sort of phone that's been used before will be saved on here for you. But if you click on here, go to your Bluetooth. Let me get rid of the old one just because I've done this before in the past. Beautiful. So let's add phone. Just give it a nice little second here. There's my Cadillac. Click on that. Click pair here, pair there. Allow right there. Give it a second to go through. Let's do it again real quick here. It kicked me out because my battery's low. Give it a second to go through here. There it is. Pair there, pair there. Click allow. And if we give it 1 second, it's going to ask me right here if I want to activate Apple CarPlay. You no longer need a cord anymore. So you can just do it all wirelessly. You'll just get a couple messages to confirm it. Give it a second here. Keep it going, there it is, all right? So this right here is gonna be your Apple CarPlay. I'll do a brief little showing of how this works. Now this is where I'll be a little biased if I have to be. I love Cadillac to death. Their navigation actually system is really, really good. However, I still think Apple kind of beats it if you're able to use Apple CarPlay. Having all your addresses saved in your phone already, and I think it just looks a little cleaner. It just pops right out at you, so you just click home. This is if I want to get out of here and just go home. You click on go, and then you're right there, so you're ready to go. Click on this, you can click end route, and then you're back to normal, okay? You click the little buttons down here on the bottom left. Everything that's on my phone can now be on the car. And what's great about this is a lot of people are familiar with Apple CarPlay, but you can do all this wirelessly. There's no cord plugged in, no hassle, nothing tangled up next to me. It's just, I can throw my phone anywhere, really. And actually, conveniently enough, since we're gonna do this, we're gonna throw it right here, right on the wireless charger. Let's check it out. Give it a second there. Let's see if this won't go through with it. Try flipping around real quick. Don't want no technical difficulties on my trial run. Let's take a look. Come on, baby. If not, this is where it would be. So, if you have the wireless charger in here, I don't know why it's not working right now, but you would throw it in right here, it charges it up, you get the little indicator, it tells you everything. So, that will be right there. So it's a good combination if you want to keep that there while your phone's up here, so you don't ever have to touch your phone if you don't want to. So, and actually there it goes. See, there it is, starting to charge up right now. So, took a second, but we got there. So if you click back on home here, we're gonna go back over here. So now you have more stuff you can do. You can get your Wi-Fi hotspot that comes with it, everything that's your settings. This is if you want to get more nitty-gritty with the car. Click on your vehicle. You can do a rear seat reminder. Buckle to drive makes it so you have to buckle your seatbelt when you want to start driving. This is more stuff here like your collision system, your comfort and convenience. This is more for your reverse tilt mirrors and everything like that. I most of the time let my clients go in and play around with this to see how they like it, because I mean this would be a 30-minute long video if I showed every little detail. So that's perfect for that. That's all your settings right there for you. Okay, scroll back over here. Climate control is up here. However, most people use it, which is right down here. So you can change your fan speed up and down, your temperature right here. You can click sync to make these bolts go together, right? You can choose what area it's going out of, the front, the bottom, or all three up top, all through the middle, everything like that. And then if you work your way down, you're gonna have your cooled seats, heated seats, park assist, which will be if I put this bad boy in reverse right now, there's your camera. Now if I started backing up towards, let's say, this fire hydrant right here, that's when in the premium luxury, I'm gonna start getting the buzzing, the beeping, the little alerts, right? That's all through this right here, this park assist button, okay? So for some reason, because some clients don't like it, they don't like it when it buzzes and beeps and everything, so you can always turn it off if you don't like it. There's no problem with that. Hazards are here, lane keep assist is here. That if on, so if I'm driving down the highway, right, and you know, right in the middle of the road, and you know, I start to veer off to the right out of my lane without my turn signal, right, the steering wheel will naturally pull it back in towards that middle for you. So if you ever kind of a little nerve, you know, I mean, start swerving a little bit, you know, without, let's say you're looking at something, it will know to pull you right back in so you don't go into any other lane there for you. Okay, moving down here, just normal shifter, like I said, up and down. Go over here. This is another one that people either love or hate. So this right here, this is your auto stop, okay? So what this car will do for you is when you hit a stop sign, for example, right? You stop, the engine will turn off, and then once you take your foot off the brake, it'll turn right back on, right? So if some people don't like it, they just don't like how it feels when their car turns off, so you can press this, turn it off. What's nice about these cars is that, I believe it is actually BMW, not to go with BMW, but you have to click this button every single time you get in the car if you want to turn it off. Cadillac, it's off, it stays off. It's just, you click it once, you're good. You don't have to worry about it anymore, okay? So modes are right here as well. You kind of want to swing over here real quick, more towards the front. Your tour mode, sport mode, snow and ice mode. My mode is where you can go into your settings and actually adjust to kind of do a mixture of everything if you wanted to, right? So your sport mode is probably like my go-to favorite. Tour mode is definitely your standard everyday drive, not a gas guzzler, just normal, I'm just driving my car. Sport gives it a little bit more of an increase in your acceleration. It's not crazy, you're not gonna hit the gas and go flying, you know, it's you can feel more of that pull though in between gears and stuff. It's a good sporty feel. And then snow and ice, of course, is when you hit that winter time. That's when that all-wheel drive really kicks in. It's very, very helpful. So if we actually want to touch on the steering wheel too real quick. So we're gonna knock out the steering wheel. I'm gonna show you real quick on the side with the save seats, and then we'll end off just up top, okay? So going right over here to the steering wheel, this will have your heated steering wheel right here. So you got that, turn on and off, this will heat up for you. Volume controls are right here. You can, if you go over here to your audio, for example, all your favorites are listed up here for you. So you got that front infotainment screen right there. So if, let's say this is a favorite up top, right? And let's say if I go here, let's swing over to, let's say 27. I want this to be a new favorite. Press and hold. There's your 90s on 90s right there as a favorite. So now if I go back to the steering wheel and I want to cycle through all those favorites, I just click up and down right here. Favorites pop up right there for you. Okay? Moving along here, if you go on this side again, your gap assist is right here. This is for your forward collision. So if someone slams on their brakes from 3 car lengths away, that's when you get the beeping and slight appliance of the brake being done for you. It's not Tesla, it won't stop on its own, but it will make you alert and apply light braking for you, okay? So you can adjust how sensitive you want that assistance to be, all right? If you want to talk to the car, that's this little button right here, speaking to the vehicle. Adaptive cruise control is right up here. Turn it on, and then you can adjust your resistance and your speed while you're on the highway. To turn it off is over here. And then if you're on the phone, you just want to end your phone call through Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay, you click this button right here to end that. All right? And then lastly, I will actually kind of circle back over here if you don't mind, just so you click left and right on this one. This is where you can change what you're seeing on the screen up top. So you can use the little dial to scroll around. Click to the right, that's what's on the radio. Navigation direction, if it's there, it is southwest, right? And then your phone is plugged in. All right? So if you go back over here, let's do the save seats real quick, okay? So let's say, this is actually a really good demo to show. Let me actually even pull this up here. So let's actually start from the top. This would be actually really good to show. So your settings are here. Entry memory, exit memory. I want to turn those both on, okay? So when those both are on, if I want to just scoot up a little bit here, let's say I like driving like this, you can do set and hold down 1. So I'll do it one more time. You can't really hear it, but you hear a beep and then 2 beeps. That means you did it correctly, okay? So now, every time if I just back up a little bit, scoot it back, let's hold down number 1, it'll bring me right back to where I am, right? Now, if I want to know, let's say, if I want to get out a little bit easier, you know, let's say this is a little tight for me, I don't like getting out this way, and I want to make it more comfortable, pull the seat back. Let's say I like leaving the car like this, just so I have more room to get out. You click set, and then last one, and then there's your last seat, right? So now let's do it from the top. So let's take a look here. So I'm gonna scoot back up here real quick. I'm gonna turn off the car. So this is pretty much a demo as if, let's say I just parked my car and I just want to get out and, you know, go to my house or something, right? You click on that, it's off, open it up. Now the seat will pull back for me. So now it's much more comfortable for me to just get out of my car. And better yet, when I get back in the car, start it back up, it'll pull me straight forward. So now I'm just going back to my normal, comfortable position. So this is saved in your car and it'll never go away. Just, this is how you like it. If you have a person that also wants to drive the car, more their version, you can do set number 2. So let's say I have key number 1 and the other person has key number 2. This is going to be linked to seat 1. The other key is linked to seat 2. That's how that works. So then that person, if they have their key, go back, go forward to however they like. That's perfect. So let's end it off right up here for you, okay? So you have your standard level right here, pull that back. Now you can do your slide right here. So this opens up your sunroof right here for you. I like that this pops up right here just in case if there's any road debris or anything like that, you get that fully covered. They give you a little safety protection for you right there. You pull it back forward. That'll pop down. So the left side is to slide the glass back and forth. This will be to tilt it up and down. So now you have more of like a moonroof type effect up here, if you can see that. Yeah. Pull it back down. Your lights you can turn on and off, of course. If your lights, let's say when you open the door, the lights turn on. If you want to keep those lights off, you can click that to turn off those lights when you leave your vehicle at night. And then also right here. So right here is the most important one for sure. It's your OnStar services. Any new Cadillac that's purchased gets 2 years of free OnStar trial. And then if you want to put a card on file and then, you know, continue with your services, you can. But pretty much any sort of navigation, if you don't want to use anything and just have them actually talk to you to tell you what directions to take, they'll do that. Roadside assistance is covered as well. So that's 2 years free. You just get it with every single Cadillac. If you're ever in a severe emergency, you can always click this button here. And then if you create a username and password for OnStar and you forget that, you can click on this right here and it'll tell you your passwords. The last thing that I want to cover is your wireless garage door opener right here. The setup for this is really simple. If you have your garage door opener, you hold it down with the same pressure as this right here. So you hold them both down at the same time in front of your garage. Make sure you do this while you're at home. And then they'll link together. And then that's it. You just click this and then boom, it'll just start opening for you. So you can throw that one out. You don't need it anymore. All right? So if you want to have one last good look, let's hop out of this bad boy and let's take a nice little wave goodbye. Let's get one last good look at this car. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Working out the kinks, but this is the first of many, so we will get better and better as we go. My name is Goettel. It's been a real pleasure. Make sure to tune in next month. Like I said, it's the 3rd Wednesday of every single month we're going to be doing this. Next up, I'm going to be showing the CT4's big brother. That's the CT5. This is your small sedan. Next up will be that mid-size sedan for those people that are interested in that. We'll see you then. Thank you very much.